Spring is here and it's a great time of the year. It's a great time for sports. The Sweet 16 is here. Major League Baseball is getting ready to kick off the season, and we're going into the spring surge Saturday night, March the 30th, 7:30 p.m. Armed Forces Reserve Center, Highway 11W, Mount Carmel, Tennessee. Hello everybody, Bo James, and here today we're going to take a look at the three main events that are going to be a part of the spring surge. And let's start off by talking about the big six-man tag. Jeff Conley, Jeff Baker, Mike Mann on one side of the ring. Across the ring, sensational Wayne Atkins, the rookie sensation CJ Knight. And who is the sixth man? It's a surprise. A hand-picked partner for Knight and Atkins, hand-picked by me, and we're going to get into that as the program goes along here today. But let's take a look at some history between Mike Mann, the faction, Wayne Atkins, and CJ Knight.
Probably had him on that one. It just didn't come through. Atkins caught him with that big right hand right there. And again, with that headgear, I'm sure is protecting Costigan to some level. Fairly even matchup. They've been back and forth here. Atkins up and over. Oh, wait a minute. He just hit the referee. Referee Anthony Millions just got knocked down here as Wade Atkins is in trouble. And what in the world is going on here? Jeff Baker has come out, and Mike Mann has come out as well. What in the world? Mike Mann just cut Wade Atkins a flip right there with that clothesline. Why are they getting involved in this? Referees in, don't know. Oh my. Referee counted the fall. And we got some shenanigans there. Well, thanks to Mike Mann and Jeff Baker, Costigan stole this victory. And now Wade Atkins does not get another shot at the title.
Because the fans are asking about it. The fans, I've seen what they cheer for, but still, it doesn't matter what the fans want. We
Exactly, that's right. Wade Atkins, say what you gotta say. You guys are gonna come out here and try to pick on the guy that's young, try to make us start this business, make a name for yourself. You want to bully people around, right? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, Joe Wheeler, and I'll tell you what, folks at home, how about next week right here on this program, how about Wayne Atkins and CJ Knight take over the faction right here?
Look at the eyes of CJ Knight. That lot is clearly fading. He doesn't have much left in the tank. Jeff Baker is cranking that, shutting off his airflow. He's going out, Mr. Patelli Presenter. It's going to happen. He's fighting back. I'll give him credit. He's fighting back, but it's not good. Right there. Experience failed the lad. Experience failed. He cannot stand to the faction.
Tags made once again. Jeff Conley making his way in. The faction now has had multiple tags where CJ and Wayne Atkins have not. Nice double team slam right there. Conley follows it up with an elbow. Got a cover and got a 2 count only. As CJ was able to kick out of there, he's still got some fight left in him. But you can see Conley's a bit surprised he's kicking out.
The lad has heart. Again, I will give him that. The lad has heart. But what's he doing in here? He's wrestling one of the most experienced tag teams in the entire history of Southern States Wrestling. This lad, I almost feel sorry for him. I almost feel sorry for him in a way because he's in there with two of the finest wrestlers that this promotion has to offer.
A moment of compassion from Lord Murphy Costigan.
I don't show compassion, lad. I don't show compassion. He's done nothing to earn my compassion.
Conley going in, ahead steam, he missed it. Harris makes the tag. Wade Atkins is in, and he's nailing everybody in sight. Big clothesline there. Nails Baker coming across here. Wayne Atkins now has got him rocking and rolling as the faction's in trouble, but only for a moment as Conley caught him with that double axe handle blow from behind. CJ Knight's in now. Lord Murphy is breaking down.
Excuse me for a minute, Mr. Telepresenter. I believe I need to stretch my legs.
Oh, Lord, here we go. I think he's going to get involved in this situation as he's got up from the commentator's table. And, yep, here he goes. Costigan now in the ring, and he just nailed CJ Knight. Disqualification here as Wade Atkins and Costigan, of course, are going at it. This is not good for Wade Atkins and CJ Knight as Murphy Costigan now laying in the shots here as the faction has definitely got things going their way. We're going to need to get some help out here if at all possible. Wade Atkins and CJ Knight have taken a beating here at the hands of the faction and Lord Murphy Costigan. Baker and Conley are showing why they're ring generals right here. They position the referee where they want him. He didn't see the tag get made. CJ now's got that
There
tag.
we go, finally. And here comes sensational Wade Atkins. The moment the man's been waiting for. And just lighten up both members of the faction.
Wayne Atkins cleaning house here. He's got him set up. Double noggin knocker as the faction is in trouble. As Wayne Atkins is cleaning house and he makes the tag, brings CJ back in legally. And it looks like we're going to have all four men going at it.
Just big hands being delivered to both members of the faction here. Wait a minute, Conley Wait a minute, come on, what's Mike Mann doing out here?
Oh, come
You
on.
gotta be, this is ridiculous.
Oh, my. Mike Mann has got hold of Wayne Atkins, and no, Wayne just reversed it, put him into the post. But
Well, I tell you what, wait, come on, Wayne, you can't get distracted. Come on, stay with your tag partner. I know you want to beat up Mike Mann, but not now. Get back in there. Don't leave that young man to him on his own.
the faction has got CJ Knight at their mercy. Wade Atkins right there with a trip. CJ with a drop kick. This could change it all right here. They got two and they got three.
There we go.
I don't know what the association is and how it started with Mike Mann, Conley, and Baker. I don't know how that all came about. I don't know how Mike Mann has got into this association with the Southern States Heavyweight Champion, Lord Murphy Costigan. But I know we spent over a year to bust up Costigan, Richards, and Lawrence and that whole faction they had together. So we're already getting a head start on busting up this faction here with Conley, Baker, Costigan, and Mann. Saturday night, March the 30th, six-man tag. When we come back, we're going to talk about the heavyweight title, and we're going to talk about some more between Mike Mann, Jeff Baker, and Jeff Conley, Wayne Atkins, and myself. Dalton Direct Carpets and Flooring of Kingsport presents Southern States Wrestling's Spring Surge, Saturday, March 30th, 7:30 p.m. at the Armed Forces Reserve Center, 399 Highway 11W, Mount Carmel, Tennessee. A night of action and excitement for the entire family, featuring a triple main event. Southern States Heavyweight Champion Lord Murphy Costigan defends his title against the returning Marty Clay. Southern States Legacy Championship will be on the line in a hard-hitting affair as the champion Lawrence defends his title against Wild Bill in a bull rope match. In a six-man grudge match, Mike the Man teams with the faction of Jeff Conley and Jeff Baker as they battle sensational Wayne Atkins, the rookie sensation CJ Knight, and a mystery partner. All of this and much more, Saturday, March 30th, Armed Forces Reserve Center in Mount Carmel, Tennessee. Don't you dare miss it. Be there.
Hello, I'm Ken Dapper, owner of Dalton Direct Carpets. Thank you, our loyal customers, for keeping us in business for over 46 years. We couldn't do it without your support. We offer affordable prices on all of our carpet, waterproof flooring, vinyl, and wood flooring. We're featuring heavy plush carpet on sale at $1.69 per square foot, and I have 24 colors in stock for immediate installation. Please come by during our sale and let our salespeople assist you on getting the right floor in the right room at the right price. That's Dalton Direct Carpets, Kingsport.
The Appalachian Highlands Eastern Tennessee, Southwest Virginia, Eastern Kentucky, Western North Carolina, one of the fastest growing areas in America. New homes, new houses being built all over the place. If you have a need for flooring, if you have a need for carpet, Dalton Direct is the people to call, our proud sponsor, and they're making sure that your home or your business is taken care of. And we make sure that wrestling is taken care of with help from Dalton Direct. Saturday night, March the 30th, is going to be a big night of action. We've been telling you about the 6-man tag. We've been telling you about how Conley, Baker, Mike Mann, and now they've got some kind of association with the Southern States heavyweight champion, Lord Murphy Costigan. Well, Conley, Baker, and Mann, you're going to be looking across the ring at Wayne Atkins, CJ Knight, and a mystery partner on the 30th of March. On the 30th of March, the heavyweight title goes on the line as Lord Murphy Costigan defends that title against the returning Marty Clay. And what set all this stuff up, what set all this into motion, is something that was involving myself and Murphy Costigan at the 33rd anniversary spectacular. And we told all the wrestlers to stay out of it. The referees were told to stay out of it. It was a fight to the finish between me and Costigan. Let's take a look at some highlights, and then I'm going to come back and talk to you about the heavyweight champion and his next opponent.
Well, the board of directors would not sign off on this one officially. Joe Will, you and I were part of that meeting. We knew the match had to be unsanctioned. There was no way. Oh, they're just going at it. We don't even need the bell because it's unsanctioned.
We don't need a bell. We got 2 referees, but this is going to be a fight to the finish here. Non-sanctioned, no disqualification, anything goes. And Costigan's headgear, I think, is blocking his vision a bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Now Joe Will. Oh! Well, normally that gets you DQ'd, but not here. Costigan, you know what? He asked for this. He absolutely did by agitating Bo James for months upon end. And there's no referee in there either to break it up. Just let him go at it.
Yep, let him go. Referees are here to make sure there's no outside interference. And everything's done on the straight up here as Costigan here. He's in for a fight. Now, of course, the history with these guys go back so far. And Bo James is signaling for something here at ringside.
New Hall of Famer Misty James, and I know that. I've heard the crack from that once or twice, Joe Wheeler.
He's got a bullwhip, just beating the you-know-what out of each other for a long time all across this area. I mean, everybody's seen the footage. Bo James lit him on fire back this summer.
Yeah, the headgear's off, finally. Now, why don't we take off the, quote, hairpiece.
Yeah, it looks like that wig's coming off.
Yeah, back here. Murphy Costigan had his head shaved. We got to call the action, Joe Wheeler.
Well, there we see in all his glory the good Lord Murphy Costigan and Bo James with a punch right to the nose right there. And, he's going for the bullwhip.
Yeah. Well, you know what? All I can think about with everything that Murphy Costigan has done. That he is getting everything that is coming to him. All the pain, all the misery he's cost Bo James, him, Lawrence.
Oh, my. Every one of those whips have got to be hurting incredibly. As you can hear Costigan just screaming in pain.
A little bit of a sadistic smile on the King of Kingsport there.
Well, I tell you what, as you know, I've called matches for Southern States Wrestling for over 25 years. I have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly of Bo James. And there's one way to see the ugly, and that's to make him as mad as he is right now with Costigan. And yeah, he's going to take it all to him. Big heart punch right there.
Yeah,
and it nailed him.
Yeah, using Costigan's own move against him. And you know what? It's a good thing Costigan's down. Could you imagine if he hits Bo James with a hard punch? No secrets there. Bo James has had health issues.
No question about that. I mean, yeah, it was better he beat him to the punch.
That's a horrible punch, Joe Wheeler.
The old saying goes, oh my! He's strapping him again with that bullwhip. And I tell you what, this is brutal. But this is what it takes sometimes to resolve issues between guys. Oh, he's going to put him out. He's got the Shinadamaki, the variation of the Cobra Clutch. But this was taught to Bo James by the masked superstar.
There you go. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Jeff Baker. Jeff Conley having no reason to be out there. Get him in the eye. Come on.
Baker,
Oh, look.
Conley.
Here comes Scott Sterling. He's not going to have any of this nonsense either.
Scott Sterling in here clearing house as he's got Conley and Baker rocking and rolling as Wade Atkins has come out to help as well. I tell you what, Scott Sterling, multi-time champion here in Southern States, and Mike Mann's
Why is
out.
Mike Mann out? No.
What did he give him?
You got to be, some sort of
He's got a
aerosol,
spray.
something like that.
Oh, I think he's got ether.
Oh, no.
He's got ether. He's using it to gas him. The referees are down. He's knocked Bo James out with this ether rag, and the referees aren't aware of anything that's gone on here.
No, they were too busy trying to take the law out, and I'm so beside myself, Joe Wheeler. Mike Mann. No, can't end like this, Scott.
The can's still laying in the ring.
Come on, Joe.
The referees are calling it. Oh, my.
Joe, you got to do it. I mean, it's unsanctioned. Murphy Costigan. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, not like, A very dark day here in Southern States Wrestling. I can't say any more than that.
I told him he was going to have to about kill me to keep me from getting up at the 33rd Anniversary Spectacular, and that's exactly what Murphy Costigan did. But he did it with the help of Mike Mann. He did it with the help of Jeff Baker, and he did it with the help of Jeff Conley. And I must say this to you, Lord Murphy Costigan. You studied well and you learned well from the year that you were with me. But here's the difference. Over the years, when I put somebody out, I did it by myself or I did it with my tag partner, KC Thunder. We didn't need a gang of thugs to get it done. We could stand alone, me and my partner, or me or him by themselves. You seem to have this group around you at all times. And I want to say this to you, Murphy Costigan. We're not done. We're a long way from it. And I want to say this to Mike Mann, Jeff Baker, and Jeff Conley. When you get in the ring on the 30th of March and you look across the ring and you see that mystery partner that I handpicked for Atkins and Knight, you know that you've stirred up a hornet's nest and you got yourself involved in something that's none of your business. Now, just a couple of days after what you just saw, I got a phone call from Marty Clay, a young man that I've known since he took his first steps into the profession of professional wrestling. A young man that I've helped along the way, and I just thank the world of Marty Clay and his people over there in Eastern Kentucky. And Marty heard about what they did to me, and he made a phone call to me. And he said, I want two things. I want a shot at that heavyweight champion, Murphy Costigan, because I was cheated out of my one and only shot a year ago. I've went away and I've made a reputation, I've made a name, and I've won regional titles. But that Southern States title is the title that I want. And I said, Marty, you have it. He said, second of all, I want to get even for you, Bo James, for what they did to you. And I told him, if you take that belt away from him, it will hurt him more than anything else that anybody can do. Murphy Costigan, you have your group around you, another group. You've always had to have a group around you. Something's going to be done about them. You may have forgotten about Marty Clay because he's been gone for a few months. But last April, he took you to the limits for that title. This time, in March 30th, he's coming to beat you for that title, and he's coming with a grudge because of what you've done. And if you have forgotten about Marty Clay and how he took you to the limit, let's take a little look at what Marty Clay has done to Murphy Costigan. Dalton Direct Carpets and Flooring of Kingsport presents Southern States Wrestling's Spring Surge, Saturday, March 30th, 7:30 p.m. at the Armed Forces Reserve Center, 399 Highway 11W, Mount Carmel, Tennessee. A night of action and excitement for the entire family, featuring a triple main event. Southern States Heavyweight Champion Lord Murphy Costigan defends his title against the returning Marty Clay. Southern States Legacy Championship will be on the line in a hard-hitting affair as the champion Lawrence defends his title against Wild Bill in a bull rope match. In a six-man grudge match, Mike the Man teams with the faction of Jeff Conley and Jeff Baker as they battle sensational Wayne Atkins, the rookie sensation CJ Knight, and a mystery partner. All of this and much more, Saturday, March 30th, Armed Forces Reserve Center in Mount Carmel, Tennessee. Don't you dare miss it. Be there.
Hi, I'm Ken Daffern, owner of Dalton Direct Carpets in Kingsport, Tennessee. Hello, I'm Ken Daffern, owner of Dalton Direct Carpets, starting our 21st year.
Hello, I'm Ken Daffern, owner of Dalton Direct Carpets. Hello, I'm Ken Daffern, owner of Dalton Direct Carpets. Please come by and help us celebrate our 40th anniversary. Hello, I'm Ken Daffern, owner of Dalton Direct Carpets. I've changed a lot over 46 years. Who hasn't? Dalton Direct Carpets hasn't changed. During our sale going on now, we have the best prices on carpet, waterproof flooring, vinyl, and wood flooring in the Tri-Cities area. That's Dalton Direct Carpets in Kingsport.
We've been talking about it. Saturday night, March 30th, the Spring Surge, Mount Carmel, Tennessee. Big match just added. Trade Chaos with Miss Serenity. My gosh, could you imagine living with her yelling at you all the time like she yells at Trey on the TV and in the ring? But they'll be going against Alex Atkins. Alex got a big win in that triple threat match over PD Hogg and Trade Chaos to get in line for a legacy title. Chaos wants a return match. He said that he can prove that he's better than Alex Atkins. He's going to prove it to everybody there and prove it to Miss Serenity. So that match has been signed for the 30th of March. Also, we've been talking about the triple main event. We've told you about the six-man tag. We've told you about the heavyweight title on the line. The legacy title is going on the line in a bull rope match as Lawrence will defend against Wild Bill in what should be a hard-hitting affair. Let's take a look at some of the history between Wild Bill and Lawrence.
Lawrence now moving back in on Wild Bill. As you could tell, this match is taking its toll on these guys. They're moving a little slower. Lawrence laying in those forearms. And look out. Oh, my. You talk about a belly-to-belly suplex. That was a belly-to-belly right there. He's in for a cover. And Lawrence got that foot on that second rope. As Wild Bill thought he might have had him right there. Definitely close. What is Lawrence doing? Lawrence is digging down. I'm not sure if he's pulled a foreign object out of his shirt. I believe he has. I'm watching that left hand, or excuse me, his right hand. He dug down in his shirt. Looked like he may have pulled something out. And yeah, whatever it was, yeah, it just went back in the shirt. He tattooed Wild Bill with it. This could do it right here. Foreign object. Oh, no. Wild Bill kicked out after 2. Foreign object and all. And now Lawrence thinks he's going to intimidate Jake Booth. He's got another thing coming. Oh, look out. Wild Bill's got the rope. Wild Bill's got his rope. He just clotheslined Lawrence. Wild Bill whipping Lawrence. Oh, my. What a wild situation here. Disqualification as Lawrence retains his title, but man, he got hurt by that rope.
Travis Lee trying to lift up Wild Bill. That could do the end of the damage to Travis Lee's back if Travis isn't careful there.
Big headbutt again there as oh, Bill caught him right there, cross body block. It wasn't exactly a high flying.
Wait a minute, what's Lawrence doing here? Come on.
Oh my.
That's enough of that nonsense.
The fixer Lawrence is in here. He's not forgetting how bad Wild Bill beat him with that rope last time.
You know what though, Joe? I'm going to call it out here. Lawrence hit Wild Bill first in that championship match. Bill was only defending himself, trying to get back. And now Lawrence decides to interfere in the match because, let's face it, he's scared of both men. He's scared to face somebody because he knows that either of these men on their own day can beat Lawrence for that legacy title.
Very true. You can make a great point there, Jonathan. No question. Wild Bill's got that rope again as here he goes. Oh, my! And Travis Lee caught the rope right across the back and shoulders. Hello, wrestling fans. Joe Wheeler here with Wild Bill. The match has been signed March the 30th, Mount Carmel, Tennessee. It will be Wild Bill versus Lawrence. Legacy title on the line in a bull rope match. One of your specialties, Wild Bill.
March 30th. There's going to be nowhere for you to run. I'm sick of you sticking your nose in my business. That belt's coming home with me on March 30th. You'll find out what a bull rope match really is.
We hope you're making plans now to be at the Spring Surge Saturday night, March 30th, 7:30 p.m. bell time. It was 6:30 p.m. The doors open, tickets on sale at the door. Make sure you get there early. Last time at the Armed Forces Center, ringside front row was sold out long before bell time. So if you want to sit up close and personal, make sure you get there. Bring the entire family. It's a night of action and fun and excitement for everybody in the family. We hope you're making plans to be there. We're going to see you ringside. And hey, these matches are just part of the card. 7 matches in total. To see everything, you have to be there live. I hope to see you ringside Saturday night, March 30th, Armed Forces Reserve Center, Mount Carmel, Tennessee. Until next week, this is Bo James for Southern States Wrestling saying God bless each and every one of you.